Hi, I'm Larry. This is Ryan.
Hi!
And we're here at Boiling Springs Christian Service Camp, and we want to talk to you about how it is that you can be involved as an adult and volunteer in this next camp program starting in May and June of 2020.
Absolutely.
Ryan, when we think about why should somebody volunteer, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
It can change your life.
Okay.
Absolutely can change your life.
Okay. What would you say about if I'm an adult and I'm going to commit to church camp, maybe being a mom or dad, cabin mom or dad, or family leader or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think I'm going to see after church camp?
Well, the kids are going to remember your impact.
Okay.
I've run into kids outside of the camp setting here at basketball games and whatever, and these kids recognize you. They
Okay.
know who's at camp.
Right. And I remember, because I came to this church camp as a kid, I remember those adults that were part of those camp years for me.
Sure.
And those are the stories that I remember,
Sure.
even 40 years later. So, Ryan, what would you say to somebody who is, maybe they want to be a cabin mom or a dad, but they just kind of don't want to get involved because it's just, I just don't know if that's my thing. What would you say to somebody like that?
I would say to you that I was in your position. I resisted getting involved.
Okay. And how did you become involved then?
Well, I was asked by a friend of mine. You may know him, Ryan Riley. He asked me to be at camp to help him out that year, and that was what got me involved in camp. It was that personal invitation
Okay,
from
well,
him.
this is our personal invitation to you to get involved in church camp because
Absolutely.
you will make a difference. What would they expect if they say, I think I want to be a cabin mom or a cabin dad?
Well, if you're going to be a cabin mom and dad, first thing we need to tell you is that we've got air conditioner.
Okay, hey, that's new from last year.
It is new from last year.
Okay.
The other thing you get involved with these kids in the cabin.
And also during church camp, we have family groups, right? And they can be involved
Yes.
with those things as well.
Yes. Another small group setting.
Right. And usually we pair them up with somebody who's already been a family
Yes.
group leader in the last couple of
Yes.
years so that they're not like,
Yes.
oh, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not going to throw you to the wolves.
What can we offer somebody who said, I don't really have all this time to do that, but I can give a Friday morning to come help close out church camp. What would you promise them?
I would like to appeal to your belly.
Hey, bellies are good.
Belly's good. You got
Okay. Nothing like a full gospel preacher, I always say.
How about a cinnamon roll?
How about 2 cinnamon rolls?
We can do 2 cinnamon
Okay.
rolls. Yeah.
And so somebody who's going to be coming on the last day of church camp, what all would they be doing and how long would it take?
If we get here about 8:30, we have a cinnamon roll. What we're going to do is we're going to divide you up. We're going to send you up to the camp chapel. We're going to pack up this room down here. We're going to pack up the air conditioners and the cabins and the bathrooms. It's going to take an hour and a half. We will be out of here. If we start on time at 8:30, we will be out of here by 10:15.
Awesome. And we have this thing that's called Camp Work Day. This year, in 2020, it's going to be on what day?
It is going to be May 30th, Friday.
Friday, May 30th. And we're going to be starting at 10 o'clock, I believe.
10 o'clock in the morning.
Correct?
That is
Okay.
correct.
And we basically, let's make sure I understand this.
Mhm.
We basically set up all the audio-visual stuff in the
Yes.
chapels, right?
Yes.
And we set up the kitchen here.
Yes.
Some churches are asked to bring things like food items and soda pop, and so we get all that packed
Yep.
in here, right?
Yep.
And that's really, it doesn't take a whole lot of time, but
No.
it takes a couple hours for us to get everything set up.
We're usually out of here by noon, 1 o'clock at the
Okay.
latest. Yeah.
So anyway, we'd like to invite you to be part of Camp
Absolutely.
Work Day. I guess to wrap this up, the reality of it is that Ryan and I would love to see you be a part of Church Camp 2020. Our theme this year is how do you say that, Ryan?
It ain't about you.
It ain't about you.
It ain't
right?
about you.
And this is coming from Philippians 2:3, where Paul encourages us not to consider ourselves more highly than we ought to, but to think about others ahead of ourselves. Is that correct?
Absolutely. That is absolutely correct.
Okay. One of the things we want to understand is that you're going to have a part of impacting kids to learn how to serve one another as they get out of their own personal space, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Well, we'd love to see you in June 2020 here at Boiling Springs Christian Service Camp. Bye.
Bye. See you later.